In this look, I'll be doing a look using a few products from the new collections from MAC, Extra Dimension and Fresh Cheek mainly. But this is a sultry and dark smoky. It's not too dark. It's kind of like in between. It's like a sultry smoky eye that I wore to a pajama and lingerie party last week. One of my guy friends from college, and it's not over the top dark. And I posted this picture of my makeup on Instagram last weekend, I think, or last Friday, and a couple of people requested the look, so I figured I would film this, and I hope you enjoy. First, I'm going to take a mixture of my paint pot and my concealer and apply as my primer. What I'm going to do now is apply my buffer color. This is Free to Be by MAC. I'm using a 224. I'm now going to take my brow highlight using Medium Plus Mineralized Skin Finish. Going to use an eyeshadow C brush by e.l.f. Studio Line. Now I'm going to take a color in the center of my lid. This is Woodwinked by MAC. Using a flat brush like this. This is a L'Oreal Cornell 3/8 Maxine's mop brush. You can find it at Hobby Lobby. I'm only packing this in the center of my eyelid. Now I'm going to use a 226 by MAC and Makeup Forever number 75. It's a really bright pink, like a hot pink. I'm applying this on the inside and outside of my eye. Now you could totally leave it like this if you want it more natural, but I want it a little more sultry, so I'm going to take a darker shade. This is MAC Sketch eyeshadow, using the same brush, and I'm concentrating this farther inward and farther outward. Like so. I'm going back in with my Makeup Forever number 75. I'm going back in with Free to Be and my 224 to blend out the harsh lines. I'm going to take a dab of number 75 on my 226 brush and apply that slightly into my crease. For the bottom, I'm taking Sketch all the way across. I'm using a 228 by MAC. Right on the outskirts, I'm taking number 75. I'm not using too much of this, just a little dot of it. And I'm going to go around the edges. Now for my eyeliner, I'm using my Buxom Insider Eyeliner in Onyx for my tight line and waterline. My Bare Minerals Onyx Liner Shadow, and of course my drops, which is my liner seal. For my mascara, I'm using Rimmel Sexy Curves in black. And for lashes, I'm using number 38 by Red Cherry, which look like this. I'm going to apply my Studio Sculpt Concealer in NW35. And once I'm done, I'll show you what else I use for my face. For my blush, I'm going to use my Peony Petal blush by MAC. This is from the Fresh Cheek collection. I'm using an e.l.f. blush brush for this. For my highlight, I'm using Superb Extra Dimension Skin Finish by MAC. And that, of course, looks like this. I also have a haul video posted of all the new stuff I got, if you want to check that out. I'm applying this as my brow or as my cheek highlight. Also, if you want it to be more of a golden highlight, you could use Glorify, and that will correspond with the lid color if you want to do that. For my lips, I want to do something kind of dark. but not too dark. I cannot find my burgundy lip pencil, so I'm just going to use Rebel lipstick. And that looks like this. You can certainly do a nude lip if you want to, but I want something with a little more color. And yeah, just change my earrings. I think this goes better than the studs or the pearls. That's it for the look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll zoom you in and show you the final look. These are the eyes. My cheeks. You can see the highlight really well. And my lips. I have pictures of the final look on my blog, a list of the products that I used in the information box, and also on my blog. Yeah, I will talk to all of you soon. Stay tuned for more looks. I'll be using the extra dimension eyeshadows some way. I'm not sure how yet, but I will come up with something. I also have some celebrity looks coming up. Yeah, I'll talk to all of you soon. Thanks for watching. With a Kirkland brush that looks like, no, I'm not using that. It's ugly.